You can't live your life dictated by fear. There's more to life than 9 to 5. I was really happy that I was coming to Adelaide. On the airport, and there's not many people around the airport, and I just had my headphones and I had a lot of time to kill, so I just started dancing a little bit. And then later on, just before my flight's being boarded, this man comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, sir, some of the passengers are a bit concerned that you've been using illicit drugs. You could endanger their safety." And they were thinking about not letting me on the plane. This got me really worried and concerned. That just from me enjoying myself and just having a little dance and a little jiggy, that people thought that I was, you know, a madman or on illicit drugs and that I was going to hurt people. See, kids can kick and scream and tantrum and yell and somersault and backflip and do whatever they want. And people are like, oh, it's just kids, you know, they can do whatever they want. But the second an adult chooses to let their hair down in a respectful way, just shaking it out. You know, people look so badly upon that, and it's so sad. People have the right to express themselves, and I chose to do that, and it threatened my chances of flying to Adelaide. And it just made me think about society and how they view things that are different. They're very scared of things that are different, and everyone's different, you know, no one's the same. And we should be very accepting of that.
And you've got the faith that I could bring paradise.
I'll forgive and forget before I'm paralyzed. Do I have to keep up the pace to keep you satisfied?
When you see fear, it's crippling, it's terrifying. It can really put you in your place and shut you down and discourage you and keep you from moving. A man once told me that fear is false evidence appearing real, and that spoke volumes to me. Stepping through the false evidence appearing real has been very freeing, and realising that the fear is just such a pushover when you see it for what it actually truly is. So knowing that fear is just pretty much a figment of our imagination, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do. Because fear shouldn't stop you from doing that, but fear does stop people from doing things that they want to do, that they desire to do. You can't live your life dictated by fear.
Truths that we depend on getting by, another lie on every other thing that dies, and as his voice beckons out, I hit the end.
There's a few stresses in life, and I can understand why people get a bit cranky, a bit upset, a bit sad, a bit angry. And there's certain things that happen to people in life that make them hard. And there were certain things in my life that happened that made me very hard. I had to wipe the slate clean. I had to forgive people. And then I had to find a new source of joy, because the streets didn't give it to me, alcohol didn't give it to me, and the drugs didn't give it to me. It makes me happy, going against the fear. It's liberating, and that's what makes me happy, being liberated. That's what gives me my joy. That's what sustains my happiness.
The end of trauma slowly setting in. My body seems to stop and freeze. Stop. Not just that's the way I feel. Stop breathing. Imagine none of this is real. Stop.
I think some things that people can do to make life a bit happier. One of my philosophies is talk to people as if they're already your friend. People don't smile at people anymore. Everyone walks through the streets with their head down. It's okay to look at people, not necessarily stare, but just acknowledge people. Just acknowledging them, saying, oh, hello, or excuse me, or giving them a nod, or giving them a smile, or, you know, like it's just common courtesy. Common courtesy is just going down the toilet. And it's such a terrible thing, and we really need to fight to hold on to that true blue culture that, you know, our parents and our grandparents sustained so many years ago.
Well, I just dance the way I feel. Well, I just dance the way I feel. Well, I just dance the way
You need to open your arms to have a hug. Being open, being willing to share yourself wherever it may be. Whether it's Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, you know, Cairns, Perth, London, Paris, Rome, New York. Wherever you are, having those arms open, as hard as that may be sometimes, there's this good thing about humanity where some people see weakness and they don't take advantage of it. Let's go put this into practice.